The nature of the human being is pure. Let us understand this, what I want to say, what I'm going to say to you, that the nature of the human being is pure. If a single individual or a party will not see the interest in the conflict of the other nations, then he will eventually select the righteous one, because he can see his interest secure. As a human, the individual will always select the righteous one. If he will not look at his interest, his country interest, his continent interest, his people interest. Let's link with the topic. If you will stay as a neutral person and the conflict is arisen between the nations worldwide, conflict is arisen between the people, conflict is arisen between the countries or the continents, then you should not stay as a neutral. If you will stay as a neutral, this will bring the destruction to those people, to the global center, to the world, to the international peace, to the international law. Then you should select either one of them, because the conflict arises always on the basis of two factors. When both the nations who are in the conflict over the matter of fact, they have the equal status of their interests, or they have the equal standards of followers, social and economical. If they have the equal standards, then they will eventually fight with each other. If you select either one of them, then in each country, in each nation, in each people, in each continent, either one of them will become stronger. When one of them will become stronger, then it is the law of the nature, it is the law of the human nature. Then the human will never ever fight that strongest one. That strongest will never ever fight with the weakest one, or the weakest one will never ever fight with the strongest one. Why? Because it is the nature. You can imagine in your society that the strongest one will never fight with the weakest one, nor the weakest one will never fight with the strongest one. So if you are selecting that matter of fact, then you can eventually, but gradually, you are selecting the peace to the international law. You are selecting to the peace to the international atmosphere.